Insurance does a really good job of, I mean, if you want to, a really negative word would be brainwashing you, but they have a really good way of convincing you that, you know, what the benefit you get is a benefit.
Right.
And it's not just a fallacy benefit where, well, like, it's really not that beneficial. I kind of joke with people. I was like, well, it's a covered benefit in air quotes, but, you know, I've seen doctors who are like saying, yeah, they say they cover it, but the reimbursement is that they'll say that they'll cover it. I've seen this before. Here's an item on the list. The doctor is showing me this. It says, yes, this service is a covered benefit. And the patient is being told this when they buy their insurance.
Right.
And then it says patient copay for this service. Maximum amount allowed by the insurer is $40 for this one item. And the copay for it with the patient for this one item could be anywhere. I mean, in this particular case, it was $39. So the patient literally is paying $39 out of pocket as a copay.
Right.
And insurance is reimbursing $1. And they are calling it a covered benefit. So this is the part that and that's just one example. I'm all like, so people could simply not pay for insurance. And then when they do get sick, then I can go buy insurance on the plan,
right,
or on the net, whatever the network is. What do you call that?
I forget, the consumer
exchange.
The exchange.
Right? Yeah. And now but if you can't afford it, the government will cover it for you. Now the taxpayers are paying for your insurance. The biggest misunderstanding is the difference between insurance and healthcare.
Yeah.
Insurance is not healthcare, and healthcare is not insurance, right?
As I see it is, you know, again, the biggest problem is the mandates, because what ends up happening is, just like you said, everybody's going to wait as long as it takes, because why am I going to pay for something I'm not going to use? Where if we had a free market system, a true free market system, not only would you have a multitude of options, you would have many companies competing for your business. And I think this is the most important thing, because the key has always been, how do you get young people incentivized who aren't going to be sick, likely, to use health insurance?